Hi, this is Scott with eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at and installing our Curt PowerRide hitch setup for our 2019 Ford F350. Our Curt PowerRide hitch we have in our F350 today is going to be a 30,000 pound hitch. So it's going to be pretty heavy duty and going to haul some pretty good sized trailers. It is also going to be loaded with a lot of features. They're going to make pulling a whole lot easier and safer as well. It does have our locking collar in the middle that completely goes around the kingpin. It'll lock it completely around it instead of just only part way. So this is a really nice feature, and it's really durable and thick as well. It's going to have plates on top. So what we're going to have here is it's going to keep things quiet, and it's going to reduce the need to have any kind of grease or anything on the bottom of your trailer. These are going to basically act like lube plates on the top of your hitch. It's going to have settings here where you're going to be able to adjust how high you want your hitch to be or what kind of trailers you have. They may vary, so you're going to have 4 different positions that you're going to be able to set that up for your trailer. So that is a really nice option as well. It's going to be easy to put in. It's a little bit heavy, but other than that, if you have the factory puck system in your truck, this is going to be really straightforward installation. You're going to want to have a buddy over though, because it is kind of heavy to do. One thing you do want to keep in mind with these is this one we installed today is on a 7-foot bed. You do want to have at least an 8-foot bed to have these installed, or know that your trailer can have enough room in the front here without making contact with your cab. So make sure you look that up when you're taking a look at these hitches. You may have to go with a slider option if you're anything under an 8-foot bed. Another nice feature on this hitch is it's going to have a color-coded system, and you can see the sticker here where the yellow is going to be when your coupler is open. You're going to have a green light, which means that your coupler is completely closed. And then you're going to have your red where you are not quite coupled up all the way. So this is a really nice feature. You can see this with maybe a camera on the back of your bed. Maybe you just look back here and you want to make sure everything's good. This system is going to let you do that. As far as installation goes, it's really straightforward. It is a little bit heavy, so you're going to want to have an extra set of hands to help you out. If it's something you don't feel like doing yourself, you can take a look at our dealer locator and get something done locally. Other than that, if you want to get it done yourself, stick around or watch our video and we'll help you get it installed. To start our installation, we have our head unit out of the packaging. We have our handle kit. We have our handle, our plate, 2 Allen bolts, and our spring. Now what we're going to do is get our handle in place, drop a bolt in place, then we want to take our spring and put it up into that slot against the back of our bolt, and just get it to spring up in there into place. Can be a little tricky, but take your time and you'll get it. Now under tension, that's going to stay in place. We can take our plate. Now we just want to get one of them started, line up all of our bolts. I like to get one run down as far as I can, finger tight. That way that's going to keep that spring captured in there under our plate. Now we'll torque down our 2 Allen bolts to our torque settings listed in the instruction manual. To install our legs, what we're going to do to make this a little bit easier and a little bit lighter, and I recommend doing this at home as well, is in the back of our unit, we're going to have a pin. What we're going to be able to do is pull our pin out, and that's going to allow us to remove the entire head. After we get to this point, all we have to do is pull our handle, and that's going to allow us to remove our head. Now on our main body, I went ahead and flipped this up, and we're going to get one of our legs installed. This is going to be adjustable, so wherever you want to get yours set up to. But where I'm going to set mine up today is I'm going to set it up between these right here, just down from my top holes. So we're just going to take our legs, and it's going to have pins on the bottom that you're going to be able to line it. And we'll just get those set in place, and you want to hold it. And we're going to get one of our bolts started. And for our hardware, it's going to be our bolt, our lock washer and a flat washer. And we'll do that on both of these. After we have our legs on where we want them and we have our hardware in place, go ahead and get them snugged down for now. What we're going to do is get it put in place, and then we'll torque them down to the specifications listed in our instruction manual. Now, for our lockdown levers, you want these to be able to go by hand but not be too loose. It's kind of hard to describe. Really, it's going to be a personal preference and where you can get your cotter pin and your nut itself to line up. But you do want to be able to comfortably close this. It's going to have a bit of movement in it. You just don't want a lot of up and down movement. So yes, it will move just a little bit, but you still want to be able to work your levers, so you don't want to go too tight. After you have your levers put in, you're just going to run your pin through both of your levers and get your pin put in place. Make sure you're good and secure there, and you're good to go. With our hitch base locked down, this is going to make it easiest for us to torque down our bolts on our sides. So we'll just have it locked down, and then we'll torque our hardware down to our specified torque settings listed in our instruction manual. Now we can take our head and get it set into place. When they're new, it can be a little tricky because it does have the rubber isolators in there. So just keep pushing down and you get it to go. Now you can run your handle through. Now we can get our pin put in place. You may have to get the side just right. You may have to flip it because it likes to go in easier on one side than it does the other. You can see right there it hangs up. This side has a little bit more taken off. So just line it up with the hole in your handle, click it down, and you're ready to tow. And that'll do it for our look at a Curt PowerRide hitch for 2019 Ford F350. I'm Scott with eTrailer. Thanks for watching.